Through time and space, disagreements are known to disunite man.
But here are the great debaters contest we bring together over 500 schools on this stage to debate. This is the Great Debaters Contest, Season 9. We are in Eastern Region, Machakos County. I am your host, Esperancia Kapanga.
And I am Chris Boru, debating on matters technology. The motion of today is technological advancements have stiffened creativity among the youth.
In the proposition, we have Kathiani Girls High School.
In the opposition, we have the gentleman from Makueni Boys High School. Proposal number 1, you have 3 minutes to make your submission.
Technology is, of course, a double-edged sword. Just like fire, it can cook your food, but also burn you. I am Gladwell Tamar from Kathiani Girls. Here's to propose, the motion that says technological advancements have stifled creativity among the youth. Collins Dictionary defines technology as application of scientific knowledge to the practical aims of human life. Advancements, a development or improvement. Stifle, restrain or suppress. Creativity, use of imagination or original ideas. Youth, a period between childhood and adulthood. On to my first point. Bubbly gun, number 28. I went for a walk, but now I stop under break. Kati, brikicho, hula hoop, dufumpararo, chababana chamama, police and roba. Our beautiful childhood memories. Technology has killed our creativity. Children nowadays are constantly burying their heads in smartphones, tablets, or visual reality. This has killed the ability to be imaginative and creative. Actually, creativity can be described as use it or lose it ability. This can be compared to Lamarck's theory of use and disuse. Our disuse of creativity is gradually making it residual. Are we sacrificing original thought for the idea of staying constantly entertained? I am a pastor's child, so I'm going to quote the Bible. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 19 says, "Thou shalt not cheat." Can I get an amen? If you sincerely believe that cheating in the 21st century is a disease, you will change your tune if you hear this. The most widespread online cheating methods. Number 1, students hire a writer who's ready to write a paper for them. Number 2, students copy passages from different online publications and in this manner complete their own work. Number 3, students smuggle smartphones to exam rooms to get answers from Google or Wikipedia. I'm going to leave you to internalize that.
First proposer, you have 3 minutes to make a submission.
According to a 2016 report from the World Economic Forum, creativity is one of the top 3 skills employers will be looking for by 2020. A survey by IBM also found out that 60% of CEOs believe creativity is the most important leadership qualities today. Technology is just like a tool, and a tool is just good as its user. Representing Makueni Boys, I am Eric Momo from the great Makueni Boys High School, opposing the motion. Technological advancements have stifled creativity among the youth. Excuse me, you forgot to define a youth. Kindly, please, check on that. Technology. What is technology? Technology refers to the generation of information or the discovery of knowledge that advances the understanding of scientific relations or technology. What about stifle? To stifle is just to suffocate or to hinder. What about creativity? Creativity is the ability for one to think and come up with a new idea, absolutely new idea. Just like I am in front of you, just like I came and talked to this lady even before we presented, and I proposed to her so that at least I can ensure that I win her psychologically before even come to the debate. That is being creative. So how has technology really stifled creativity? 1, technology has enabled us to dream big. So it has not stifled creativity. It has enabled us to dream big, and therefore it has fueled creativity in many ways. There is a desire to invent, and to technology we can now enter new avenues easily, and we can connect with information and people all over the world. Example is by the use of Skype. Now I can communicate with a person maybe in America just using Skype. I can see a place in America, simple, using Skype. Secondly, let me ask this question. Excuse me. How has it led to stifling of creativity when each day people are coming up with new ways of advancing the methods of production? What is they are using the same technology? Technology without people's creativity can't work. Doctor and our judge, minor. Can the phone use itself without your ability? Can you chat? Can the phone chat itself without you? Simple. You have to press the button. You have to send the text so that the technology itself can respond. Thirdly, technology does not suppress creativity. In fact, technology enhances creativity. The ladies don't know the difference between creativity and technology. The difference between the two is that creativity comes from one observing the world and seeing niches in the environment and responding to them necessary, while as for advancing technology is a method of improving what you have already observed. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, but the rumors being spread by my opponents are really intoxicating me. Excuse me. Nice time.
Second proposer, you have 3 minutes for cross-examination.
Copy, cut. Copy and paste. Copy, copy, copy. My opposer talked about creativity, and he defined it so well. Creativity is use of new ideas. But what are we doing right now? We are copying and pasting. I am Makueni, Kathiani Girls High School, strongly proposing the motion, technological advancements have stifled creativity among the youth. Why strain when I can get everything from Google? Smashing Magazine, March 2018, talked about the disappearance of creativity in web and design. Assignment, just Google it. Draw a cat, I mean it. Just Google it. It will come. We are in a battle between create it or Google it. We are talking about creativity, but if I may ask, how many times can a child let go of his phone? How many times will you get not a youth under a tablet? We are burying our heads, and not only our heads, our creativity is sinking down to technology. Albert Einstein once said this, that he may wish for a drive stronger than technology because we are getting drived. Our humanity is getting lost, all to technology. According to the research carried out by the Department of Science Psychiatry in Poland Medical University, among 4 youths, I promise you the 4th one is addicted to internet. Why? We think it's so nice, it's so cool and everything. But if I may ask, how is the cool thing helping you? How much is our creativity dying because of technology? He has talked about swipe. I agree, it's a very cool thing. Actually, I enjoy it. I call my mother daily while she's in Australia. But hey, what is it adding to me? What creativity, is it impacting in my life? Newsweek reported that the findings of research saying that our intelligence scores are highly rising. We are getting first-class degrees honors, but our creativity scores are merely dying. Why? We are glued to our devices. We are improving technology, but we are losing our humanity. I am blessed with a sister, in fact. But sometimes I think it's overburdened. Why? She's all glued to her phone. But anytime I try to get her off, she's mad with the world. So hey, is our creativity dying or is it already dead? Thank you.
Second opposer, you have 3 minutes for cross-examination.
It is understandable for a child to be afraid of the dark, but for an adult to be afraid of standing in the light is not understandable. Bioden is representing the opposite side from the great Makueni Boys High School. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to counter what my worthy opponents have said. They have said that youths are digging into their phones all the times. It is very difficult to see a youth without a phone. But please, let us not be easy to judge people. Don't judge any book by its cover. Personally, I take computer studies in school. But my dad tells me it's not a must for you to hold a laptop for you to be seen using that you're doing computer studies. Rather, you can use your phone. How do we know the Microsoft Access windows are in the phones? How do we know they are searching for greater ideas on their phones? How do we know they are doing something good in their phones? Brikicho, brikicho, brikicho. Thank you. Those are games in our childhood. They are songs in our childhood. You sang them very well. In fact, I like music. I'm a biggest fan of that. But I can use technology to make your voice better. I can use technology to make the song sound better. With a little guitar, with a little technology, I can put some strings better, tighten some strings, raise your note, make the voice better. Please, technology can make us go somewhere. It is not stifling our creativity. Your creativity can be made better by that technology we are using. The actualization of imaginations can only be made true by creativity and technology. Like we study in history. I don't take history, but I have a clue about it. In history, we talk about the coming up with the planes, the two brothers. They just saw a bird flying, and they wished, what if we could be flying just like the bird, without wings? We could go high to different destinations. Remember, that was an imagination, a creativity, but it needed technology to be where we are. Now, if Maina wants to travel to USA tomorrow, he will have to use that, an aeroplane. But that was the creativity of someone, but brought out by technology. So let's not be ready to judge people out of nothing. Your creativity, your imagination needs that technology to lie where it is. We need that technology to be at greater places, at greater heights. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to say this. We are living in a time where we look at technology as one of the greatest things on earth. We live for it because everything we want is technological. Everywhere we go is technology. When we walk is technology. And it hasn't stifled the creativity. The creativity lies within you. The power lies within you. But the difference and how to make it, how to bring it up to people, technology enlightens it. Technology makes us outstanding. Those days, it was very difficult for people to make their creativity look greater. But technology did it all. Ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case.
The proposers have been asked with regards to disc jockeys who make music out of already produced music, but they use technology to mix the same tracks. Does that promote their creativity or stifle their creativity? The opposers have been asked, when you go online to look for ways to complete a task, is that using your own creativity or borrowing somebody else's creativity? Proposer number 3, you have 3 minutes to respond.
Melissa Anju, Kathiani Girls. Yes, DJs make music, and then we listen to it and we enjoy it. But I have a question. Where was the initial idea? I mean, this is just a medium that has been used to, pass the song to us. But is it as good in person? Well, you all know about beatboxing, right? Where you make sounds with your mouth and then, create a beat and people sing to it, right? Between beatboxing and a beat that was made from a place you don't know and you jump to it because of peer pressure, where is our creativity? Now, it has killed our connection with humanity. In a world full of hashtags, followers, likes, emojis, trending and updates, how will we know the true importance of human connection? So, the other day, Wi-Fi went down and for a few minutes, I had talked with my family members, and trust me, it was real good. That was the first time that happened. So, you see, the thing is, Online is a place of exploration, but it discourages cohesion. It grabs control of your attention, our attention, and scatters it across a wide range of diverse things. So, simple conversations require creativity. How? Like he said, how does Mr. X walk up to Madam Y and not only manage to convince her to give him her number, but also go out on a date? Exactly, creativity. When will we enjoy walking out in the moonlight? Yes, chatting is good, but is that all? So, cell phones bring you closer to the person far away, but if used the wrong way, they can pull you further from the person close to you. So I'm curious to understand what we've gained since the beginning of the digital revolution, and crucially, what we've lost. The Facebook founding CEO, Sean Parker, publicly pointed out that he was worried about what technology was doing to our brains. It has affected our ability to pay attention. I mean, can you really, honestly, sit down in a 1 hour's talk and not glance at your phone? Honestly speaking? Anyone? Exactly. So, remember, life is what happens when you put your cell phone down. And then, you told us that technology is helping us dream big. Dream big and be like who? Picasso? Leonardo da Vinci? Mozart? Or is it dream big and be like Huda? I mean, I'm not throwing shade, but please. And then, we know that teenagers are not being creative in their phones because research shows that all they do is download apps. And you know the apps they download. So the thing is, our creativity is being stifled by advanced technology. Thank you.
Thado Puza, you have 3 minutes to respond to your question.
What a question. You said, when we go online to get a clue on how to do something better. Mind you, you said to do something better. Yes, it's my idea. I'm enhancing on it. Using what exactly? Technology, right? We all know that. Coming on to my ladies. You told us we go online to Google our assignments. Excuse me. You are the one who do so. We are gentlemen. Kindly, we don't do that. People using technology are able to constantly search things and discover new niches. New niches. That's the point. Hence, we come up with an idea on how to solve a problem. Using what? Our own creativity. Right? Talk about the DJs. It's their creativity that they are working on. I know how to handle my stuff. I'm a DJ, right? I do my thing. But using what exactly? A mixer. To develop what? A mixtape. Using my own talent, right? My talent. More so, I said, a talent. That's only mine. Not advanced using technology. We all dream of becoming scientists, right? Certainly. A modern day scientist, a modern day Charles Darwin, would need to embark on a half-century voyage to discover the finches of the Galapagos. But what can we do as scientists? Use the internet, right? I go to the internet and I discover what I want. I can model my own suspicion by using a computer, using my what? Creativity. Hence, I'm shortening the gap between hypothesis and theory. Mind you, the technology I'm using can only be enhanced by my creativity, not by technology itself. Like my counterpart has said, we can't go into the phone, or the phone can't Google itself without my creativity, right? What we have gained since digital revolution, an example is the M-Pesa, app which is developed due to tech. Without the telephone, kindly, without the phone I mean, will we have M-Pesa? A question. Just a question, ladies. Would we have M-Pesa? No, right? So what we're saying is, the person who came up with the M-Pesa, it's his own creativity. But he's only doing it by technology. So kindly, ladies, Before we come on stage, let's understand what you're talking about. I'm using my creativity, but the technology is only there to enhance my creativity. Kindly, let's get that. Again, technological advancement has led to creativity by drastically reducing the cost of actualizing our intent. Cost in terms of what? Resources, time. This means that we can try not only more possibilities and produce truly outstanding results by the use of technology, but can only be done by creativity. The name is Mohammed Salim from the Makueni Boys High School. I rest my case.
Proposers, you have 1 minute to make a final submission.
Music is food for the soul. And who doesn't love music, right? Now we're in the golden age of music. But there will come a time when technology becomes so advanced that we will rely on it to make music instead of grow talent. Instead of go to that theater and listen to that girl beginning her music career. And music will lose its soul. Well, a paper jet, you all know of paper jets, right? Now, question is, how many of you can make a paper jet without consulting Mr. Google? Now, this is a clear confirmation that creativity is suffocated by technological advancements. Yes, a paper jet, such as this one. How many of you can make it without consulting Mr. Google? I rest my case.
Opposers, you have 1 minute to make a final submission.
Overcomers have realized you cannot change anything in an environment of delight. As I said, it's all about creativity. Technology is only there to enhance. Creativity to make a paper jet without using technology. This is what we use today as our aeroplanes or helicopters. My mom told me that technology will only help you reach the stage you can't reach. Every morning, my sister is an architect, but I see her making sketches, and later on, she feeds them into her computer. And that's when she comes up with the best building she can. She'll be the first to design my house. That's why I love technology, because it enables her to enhance something greater. Technology is only there to create a bigger space and a bigger difference in our creativity. It gives us possibilities and enhances our imagination. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it right. With this creativity, with these mindsets, we can make something greater by only the use of technology. If technology wasn't there, we will only be having a paper jet flying across the room. But now, we have aeroplanes and helicopters fly. Bio Dennis, the Makueni Boys High School, I rest my case.
Tamar, you're an excellent presenter. I find you having your points at your fingertips, but on this case, I realized that you underutilized your time. You underutilized your time, and of course, for style and presentation, it works against you. Then the point you brought of cheating the online writing, it came out so well, convincing. Kalin, you did not rebuttal effectively as the second speaker. All the other things came out so well, but then you did not rebuttal effectively. And then I felt that as the second speaker, you should have given more evidence and statistics on where technological advancements have actually stifled creativity. Melissa, you had a fairly good response to the question, good mastery of language. And then when you say research shows, which research? You know, if you say according to this and that, it makes you look so shrewd in your presentation. But then you had very well coherent arguments raised, and I could feel your passion and conviction in the topic.
Bio, you are a fantastic debater. That one is not in question. But of course, you have a team also that keeps you moving on well. However, the last speaker, Mohammed, you're a good debater, but there's an element of sarcasm and personal attack which I think on the stage should be avoided. You appeared now to be going actually personal when you're attacking them. So we focus on the debate. We had talked about avoiding ad hominem. So focus on the debate, not on the personalities. Otherwise, I think you did well. May the best team win.
Quick one to the girls. Creativity is not just about phones and computers, okay? It is so broad. And so we felt like you narrowed us down to just that because it is big. And so we expected more in terms of research. To the gentlemen as well, there are so many examples of youth-led creativity in terms of technology. Where are the apps that we hear about? What's the trickling effect as well from that? From farming to everything else. So there was a lot, and it's quite broad, and we felt there could have been extra research based on that. So to all the teams, next time, if you manage to come across such motions again, you want to really dig deeper in terms of research, okay? All the best. Let's wait for the results.
For the results of this debate, Makueni Boys High School, the judges awarded you 68.3%. Let's give them a round of applause. Kathiani Girls High School, with a difference of less than 1%, it's actually 0.9%. The judges awarded you 69.2%, making you the winners of this debate. Congratulations to both schools for making it to the semi-finals.
Esteemed audience, thank you so much for staying tuned to watch the Great Debaters Contest, the home of best of the best of high school debates. I've been your host, Chris Boru.
And I am Esperanza Kapanga. See you in the next debate.